In a revelation that has sent shockwaves through the faith community, Bishop T.D. Jakes has unveiled a series of secret dealings that threaten to tarnish his once unassailable legacy. The details, cloaked in controversy and veiled in contradiction, have left many questioning whether the man who inspired millions with his sermons is now compromising the very values he preached. This unprecedented moment in Jakes' storied career comes as a betrayal to those who saw him as a beacon of moral leadership. With his influence stretching across the globe, the implications of this revelation could reverberate for years to come, altering not just the church he leads but the broader faith community itself. Jakes' announcement centers around undisclosed partnerships with corporate entities, raising concerns about his commitment to the communities he claims to uplift. Critics argue that these deals prioritize profit over people, a stark contradiction to his message of empowerment and selflessness. This moment mirrors other historical crises of trust, such as the fallout from Brexit, where lofty promises gave way to disillusionment and division. Just as voters felt betrayed by leaders who failed to deliver, Jakes' congregation now grapples with a growing sense of unease. The secret dealings involve multi-million-dollar collaborations with real estate developers, ostensibly to revitalize underserved areas. While Jakes has framed these partnerships as a bold step toward community renewal, leaked documents suggest otherwise. Many fear that these projects could lead to gentrification, displacing the very families Jakes pledged to support. Faith leaders have a responsibility to practice what they preach, one prominent activist stated. This looks less like renewal and more like a betrayal of trust. Analysts warn that the fallout could have a ripple effect, further eroding trust in spiritual institutions already under siege from scandal and corruption. Public figures have been quick to weigh in. Critics argue that Jakes' actions represent a dangerous blurring of lines between faith and capitalism. This isn't leadership, one detractor claimed. It's exploitation wrapped in the guise of progress. Supporters, however, paint a different picture, likening Jakes' efforts to those of trailblazing leaders who dared to challenge the status quo. He's taking risks to bring lasting change, one follower argued, insisting that his vision will benefit future generations. But as debates rage on, the question lingers, is T.D. Jakes saving his community, or selling it out? Jakes now stands at a crossroads, with his legacy hanging in the balance. Will he double down on these controversial decisions, or will he take steps to rebuild trust and transparency? This moment could mark a turning point for modern faith leadership, a battle between the ideals of service and the lure of financial power. Analysts warn that his actions could set a precedent for other influential leaders, potentially ushering in an era where the line between ministry and business becomes dangerously blurred. Is this the end of T.D. Jakes' legacy, or the beginning of a bold new chapter? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and join our growing community as we continue to hold leaders accountable and fight for the values that matter most. Together, we can shape the future of faith, leadership, and trust.